And all these little dots that you can see, I've kind of pre-marked these tires, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to install a set of ice studs. So these are IRC Evo tires, and they've got a pretty tall profile for the lugs. So these are the grip studs. They're auger in stud, and these are the ones I'm going to try to put on the rears. They're quite a bit taller, and they've actually got carbide tips. And then these ones I'm going to put in the front. And then I bought a set of these just screws, and they're a little long for the front lugs. They're the shortest ones I could find, so they're a 1/2 inch, but I might use them to kind of supplement some of the rear lugs that I feel like we're not quite got enough studs in there. But mainly I'm just going to put these in and these and just see how it goes, and then I might add some more of these later on. So I think what I'm going to do on some of these, I'm going to pre-drill that locating mark with this little tip. I've kind of got a stopper put on the end of it so I don't drill too far and puncture the tire. So we'll see how this goes. So this is the tool that comes with the stud kit, and then you just take a stud facing out, and then it hooks into the teeth. There's little grooves cut on the side, and then you can kind of see the auger where it just starts in and then sucks itself into the top of the lug. Doesn't really have a good center point, so maybe we'll see how this pre-drilling helped out. I think it's going to help it go faster. Not hard, just takes time. Okay, so I think that's probably going to be good enough for now. So the front, I didn't do nearly as many as the rear. I've got a few left over, but I think I'll try this for now. I was told by somebody that maybe you'd be better off to do less in the front. I guess we'll see. But the fronts, yeah, are definitely a lot harder to put in than the rears, just because the lugs are so much smaller. And I mean, it's not a super hard tire, so it's got a little bit of give, and that's kind of a difficult too, because when you start augering in the stud, the lug will kind of want to twist. So it took a little bit of time, that's for sure. But I'm really happy with the way the rear turned out. I think that's going to do just fine. I don't think I'll need any more at all. Okay, so that was my first ride. I just got back after putting the ice studs in the tires, and that was pretty fun. I really like that. I can tell you one thing, if I was riding without them, I probably would have been on my butt at least half a dozen times. Kind of when you get onto some of those lower ice layer spots, those little breaks here and there, it just seemed like it got a little unstable, but I guess you just kind of learned to trust them, and they hook up pretty well. I think the front might need a few more because, like I said, it was just a little bit unstable at times, mainly when you get through some of those drifts that I was hitting. But I think I did like 100 in the front, and I did over 150 in the rear at least. And from what I can tell, they're staying in there really well. And looking at the tips on them, they don't seem like they've hardly done anything at all, even after those little short trips across the pavement or the gravel. So anyway, I think it's worth it. You can extend your winter riding a little bit and have some fun. I guess if you want to try doing it yourself, I'll post a link in the description so you can see where I got these and get yourself some. All right, hope you liked it. Thanks.